Okay, so a lot of the parents that I work with ask me one main question, and that is, how do you know what to do in a particular situation with your child? Like, how do you know what the best course of action, response, how do you know? And I said to them, I'll give you a trick or a tool that I actually use, and I guarantee you that you won't want to miss this. Okay, so let me tell you what I do. Now, I'm going to try and do a little bit of a diagram so you guys can understand it more. And this is something that I actually applied in my own life, okay? And it really has empowered me as a parent. So parenting one, most of the times we all parent from that parenting one aspect. So parenting as a mum or dad, caretaker, whatever. So parenting one, you are associated with the title mum or dad, and you are parenting from that aspect. Now, what normally happens in a situation is, okay, this is your child, okay? And you can call him Bob, okay? So this is Bob. And this is what you, as a parent, consider Bob to be, okay? So you have all these concepts, labels, titles, what you think his personality is, and you think that's Bob. And then you have yourself, mum, or you have dad, whoever, and you think this is all you as a parent, okay? So this box is you as you identify with yourself, and this is dad as dad identifies with himself. And so what happens is, say Bob comes along and he does something which is the situation, okay? So this is the situation. Normally, what I used to even do, or what most parents do, is come with the title mum, right? And thinks, okay, this is Bob. Here I am in this box, mum. Here is my son, Bob, and this is the situation. So now she's trying to look for a solution for the situation with the limited self-identity of mum and with the limited identification of her son Bob, because this is what she thinks Bob is capable of, because this is her perception of Bob. This is what she thinks is as a mum. So that's her perception of herself, her perception of Bob. And so then she tries to make a decision or a response based on just identities, not really looking at the situation, okay? What I'm trying to tell you to do is parenting two. So you've got the situation, you've got your kid, and you've got you, right? Now, if you notice, I didn't call this person mum, I didn't call it Bob, your kid Bob. I just said, okay, this is an individual expression of life. This is an individual expression of life. This is the reality or the situation, okay? Reality, yeah? So imagine this now. Instead of coming to the situation as a mum and seeing your son as your son, what about if you came into the situation and just saw the situation for what it was? And what happens there is you don't have a box around yourself. So your response to and you don't have a box around your son, right? So your response to what is would be so much more, inspired from wisdom, knowledge, intellect, intuition, because you haven't limited yourself as a box. You haven't said, oh, look, I'm a box, I'm a mum. No, you're coming into the situation as a open awareness to seeing what reality is, and let me deal with the reality. Don't deal with it from a limited self-identification, and don't also see your son in this situation as a limited self-identification. So when you come from that space, then what happens, you have access to unlimited knowledge. Like I said, you're not just going to see it from the eyes of, that is my son. You're going to actually see it for what it is. And so this is a really, really, really massive thing that's shifted in me as a parent. And it's not only empowered me, but it's empowered my kids. I don't limit them. I don't see them in a box. And, you know, it's almost like you're seeing every situation for what it is, and you're seeing things with new eyes. So guys, this is like a huge one. I hope you guys understood it, and I hope my drawings made some sense. But thanks for the support, and I really, really hope that you guys can implement this, because it's a really, really powerful way to parent. Thanks. Cheers.